Hello students, welcome back. Today's topic, continuation of the poem Govinda'S Disciple. Yes, dear students, let's have a recap of the poem Govinda'S Disciple. Can you recollect who's the author of this poem? Yes, it's a Nobel laureate winner. Who's that? Rabindranath Tagore. And where is this poem set then? It's somewhere near the bank of river Ganga. And you know who are the main characters present in this poem? Yes, it's Guru Govinda and his disciple Raghunath. What did Raghunath bring for his Guru one day? What was it? It was a pair of gold bangle studded with emeralds and gems. And what did Guru do with the bangle? You remember the action? What boys do in the class? Yeah, Guru twirled the bangle on his finger. So now let's check what happened to those bangles after that. Suddenly, it slipped from his hand and rolled down the bank into the water. Raghunath jumped into the water. The teacher set his eyes upon his book, and the water held and hid what it stole and ran its way. At sunset, Raghunath came back. He begged him to show him the place where it fell. The teacher took the other bangle and threw it into the water, saying, "There it is." So, students, now tell me the answer. Suddenly, it slipped from his hand and rolled down the bank into the water. What does it stand for here? What does this it referred here? Yes, it referred here is the pair of bangle or one of those bangle which was studded with gems and emeralds. And what happened to that bangle? The bangle suddenly slipped from his hand and rolled down the bank into the water. So the bangle rolled down into the bank or down the bank into the water. And finding the bangle rolling into the water, what did Raghunath do? Yes, Raghunath jumped into the water. What was the reaction of teacher after throwing or after twirling the bangle into the bank? The teacher set his eyes upon his book, and the water held and ate what it stole and ran its way. So he simply twirled the bangle round his finger, and while twirling, it fell down into the river, right? So after losing such a precious bangle, did Guru search for that bangle? What was the Guru doing? He simply set his eyes upon his book. He was busy concentrating on his book. In the beginning, we have seen Govinda, the great teacher, sitting on the rock and reading scripture, right? So, the Guru started continuing with his books. He set his eyes upon his book. He looked into the book and started reading. Now, let's see what the water or the river did with the bangle. The river or the water held and ate what it stole and ran its way. The water held and ate what it stole and ran its way. So the bangle has fallen into the water, right? When it entered into this river, what the water did was, the water took it in its hand, or the river took the bangle in its hand, hid it somewhere and started running on its way. And it held and hid what it stole. It took it in its hand, it has hidden it somewhere and started running on its way. So students, what's said about the river? The river is holding the bangle in its hand, hiding the stolen property somewhere and then moving in its way. Is river a human being to do so? River is an inanimate object, right? A non-living thing. Is the river capable of holding the bangle, hiding it somewhere, and then running on its way? Yeah, this is a type of technique which you can find in the poetry. You know what this technique is called as? You have learned in the previous lesson. The selfish giant. You remember that poetic technique? Yes, the poetic technique is what we call as personification. Personification means giving life character to inanimate objects. So, at sunset, Raghunath came back. He begged him to show him the place where it fell. The teacher took the other bangle and threw it into the water, saying, "There it is." So, at sunset time, our Raghunath came back. So, what is Raghunath begging to his teacher? Raghunath is begging to the teacher to show the place where the bangle had fallen. What did the teacher say? What did the teacher do? The teacher took the other bangle and threw it into the water, saying, "There it is." So, what is the teacher doing? The teacher took the other bangle also now and he threw it into the water, saying that there it is. It is over there. Your first bangle is. So, dear students, I hope that you have got a very good understanding about the poem or the story of Govinda, Guru Govinda and his disciple Raghunath. Now, based on the poem which you have heard now, can you guess the character of Guru Govinda and Raghunath? Okay, first tell me your opinion about Guru Govinda. Was our Guru affected by gold and riches? No, right. That is the reason why Guru has thrown those two bangles into the river. If he had considered it to be a precious one, will he do so? Yes. For ordinary people like Raghunath, happiness in life is when we have more money and more riches. We are also like the disciple Raghunath, right? We also get more happiness when we have got more luxuries in our life. Guru Govinda wanted to make a student or his disciple Raghunath realize this fact about life. He wanted to make Raghunath able to understand, or he wanted to make Raghunath able to overcome his desire for gold and riches. Moreover, being the teacher or the guru of Raghunath, he knows very well that it is his job to teach him this difficult lesson of life. So, in order to make Raghunath understand that true happiness is when you keep yourselves away from the material world items like gold and riches, we find Guru throwing the bangle into the river. By throwing the bangle into the river, he is making Raghunath understand the fact that real happiness is not when you have number of great riches with you. It is only when you are able to overcome this materialistic nature, or when you are able to overcome your desire to have more luxuries, more comforts, or more materialistic items like gold and silver in life. So, hope you have understood this poem now. So, we end the class here today.